welcome back. Today we're doing another Empties video. Let's do. So just like every other time, all the products that I mentioned are gonna be listed down below in the description box. And I'm also gonna put this in the playlist because I have an Empties playlist. So if you loved Empties videos like me, then you can just click on that and just go down the list. This is gonna be a long one, so go ahead and grab a snack or a glass of wine, whatever you prefer. So we'll go ahead and get started because we have 32 Empties this month, and we'll start off with makeup as always. So something that was very exciting was I finished a whole foundation. So I finished foundations before, or I've had them in my Empties, but I've never completely finished them on my own. Like something's happened, whether they expired and I only had like a tiny bit left, or they exploded in my bag, and so I had to just go ahead and get rid of them. But this one I finished all by myself. So this is what it looks like. Oh, I didn't even tell you what this is. This is the Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. And this was in my project pan. And I scraped it out. So it's very exciting. This is like one of my absolute favorite foundations. I'm not going to repurchase, well, I say I'm not going to purchase this one because I have already repurchased the hydrating formula, which is basically the same exact thing, except for it's more hydrating, and it's so good. It gives, you can either sheer it out or do medium coverage, or you can build it up and do full coverage, but it's one of those foundations that actually melts into the skin the longer that you wear it, and it lasts a long time. So at the end of my day, 15 hours, it still looks pretty good. So I highly recommend this one, and I have it in the shade 1 into vanilla, or no, vanilla, fancy. So the next one, very exciting. I finished a whole contour palette. So this is the Wet n Wild contouring palette in Dulce Leche, and look at that pan. It's just gonna blind you. There you go. So it had a bronzer on one side and a under eye setting powder on the other one. And it was just so pretty. I'll show a picture of what I was like last month, I think, or the month before that, but of what it looked like before then. But I really liked this. The under eye powder, the bronzer was a little dark for me. So as you can tell, I'm super fair year round. And it's Wet n Wild, so it's inexpensive. It was only $5.49. So if I can't find another under eye powder that I like, I might repurchase this one just for the under eye powder alone, because what I did with this bronzer, since it was too dark to use on my face, I actually mixed it into here. So this is not this powder. This is a different bronzer, but I finished my giant Sunkissed bronzer. So I'll show you a picture up here of what it looked like before I repressed something else in here. So this is the empty pan right there. So exciting. But what I like to do is mix bronzers that I can't normally use, and I put it in here since it's such a large palette, and I will use this as my body highlight. And I will use this as my body bronzer. So I will just buff it in whenever my foundation is a little too dark. I'll just buff it down my chest with a big fluffy brush, and it works out great. The bronzer itself, I wouldn't repurchase the big bronzer. I know I got it at TJ Maxx for, you know, a discounted price, but I'll show you a picture also of what it looked like beforehand, because it had this like little sun thing up here in the corner, and probably about this size of a quarter, that I just had to take out because it was like really dark brown, and there was no way that I was going to be able to use that. So I just took that little bit out and used the rest of that bronzer, and it took a really long time because this thing is huge, but I'm just going to keep this packaging even though I broke the lid just to use as my body bronzer. And next I finished my Smashbox. This is the Photo Finish Primer Water, and this is in the So Chill Coconut one. This is the one that Nicole Concilio collaborated with and made all the, you know, fun scents and everything. So I loved the scent. The scent was good. I think I've come to the conclusion that I just don't like this primer water. Yeah, the smell is like a beach tropical vacation. Very good. But I'm just like, I don't use it as a primer. I just use it as a setting spray. And I just like the Urban Decay Chill makeup setting spray and the Morphe setting spray better. So I wouldn't repurchase this one again. But I've never paid like full price. I always get it at the like Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and I get it like half off. But still, I wouldn't even get it for half off. I would just get the Morphe one because that'd be the same price. So next I finished another one of my Mary Kay Mineral Powder Foundations. I swear you see this in like every Empties video. I promise I'm not using the whole entire container every month. Like, I'm not going through one of these every month. I had like a whole bunch of ones that I found in my makeup collection that were like halfway used. And so over the years, so I'm finishing those up. And I'm also mixing them in with other powders that I don't like as much because I do like this one so much. So I can use the other powders and I'm not wasteful. But it gives, it's not translucent. It's not translucent. It does have a little bit of a color to it. And what I found recently is I like more of a medium coverage foundation so that my face doesn't look too cakey. Even though I have a lot of makeup on today, but oh well. This was in my A to Z project pan for the letter I. This is the L'Oreal Magic Light Infusing Primer. And I talked about this one in detail in my video, so I'll just go over it quickly. It's fine. It gives you a little pearlescent, you know, finish, but I like my Becca Backlight Priming Filter better. So even though that one's like 3 times the price of this, I would still get that one over this one. And plus this one's only 0.68 fluid ounces where my Becca one is 1 ounce. So it's really only like half the price once you think about it. And then I went through 2 mascaras. I threw away the other one for some reason, so I'll insert a picture of it up here. And this is the Tartiest mascara, and it was fine. It's not my favorite. I don't really like a comb brush that much. I like more of a fluffy hourglass wand, so I wouldn't repurchase this one. I think I got it in a BoxyCharm or something like that. And then the next one is this Covergirl Professional Super Thick Mascara. I hated this one. I didn't use it for the whole time. That's one of the things. In every Empties video, I feel like I have 2 mascaras. And that's just because, one, I had a bunch of them open at one time. And I just kind of make sure that I put some in, you know, every Empties video so I can kind of clear out my stash. But also, if I have ones that I don't like, I'm not going to sit there and suffer through them. I have like 25 mascaras to go through, so they're just going to go bad. So why waste my time on one that I don't like when I could have ones that I haven't tried that I absolutely love? So I only used this one for a couple weeks. This is the CoverGirl Professional Super Thick Lash Mascara, like I said, and it's just a standard wand, but it didn't coat the lashes. It didn't like grasp them very well, so it didn't deposit enough mascara. And then I went through a whole concealer. This is the Kat Von D Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer, and you can actually, you know, see through the packaging and everything. I squeezed every last bit that I could. This isn't the full size, but it sure did take me long enough because you only have to use such a little amount of this product before it to work. So I don't, let me put it like this. I don't like thick concealers. So, and this was a very thick concealer. That's why I don't like the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye one, because it's so thick. So I wouldn't repurchase this or any really thick concealer again. But I just got this one for free, so, as well as that CoverGirl mascara. I got it in like an I got it in a Ulta gift with purchase thing, both of these, so I'm not spending my money on them. And then this one is so freaking cute. I got this as I think a Sephora 100 point perk. It is so cute and it's so little, but it is the Charlotte Tilbury, let's see, lipstick in Pillow Talk, and I use that sucker up. So it's actually had quite a bit of product for being so little. It's actually, I looked it up, it's 1/3 of a full size. So it goes in there pretty deep. But anyways, I really liked the color. I'm gonna see if I can dig out some. It was just like a rosy, medium toned pink, but it was really pretty. But I don't think I would spend Charlotte Tilbury prices on a lipstick that I can get for like half the price. So I know I had in my last Empties video another eyebrow pencil, but I found this one and it literally had barely any in it at all. So I was like, let me just go ahead and finish that. This is I just broke it. And all of the writing and everything came off on it. So I had to do some research to figure out what this actually was. And so I wrote on here, this was the Winky Luxe eyebrow pencil. And I'm pretty sure we got this a long time ago in a BoxyCharm. I think like one of my first BoxyCharms. But it was just like a universal kind of taupey color, but nothing that I would repurchase. And then the last makeup product that I actually used up was this Tarte Sex Kitten eyeliner mini. And that's the packaging with the cute little cat on the end. But this was just a black roll-up eyeliner. I didn't like it. I would use it in I used it to tightline, and when I did, it would smudge and get everywhere, so I didn't like it. I wouldn't purchase that one. And then I didn't include these in my makeup empty numbers, but I am going to declutter 3 Mary Kay foundations. These are, like I said in another video, I'm going to try to start using up some of my ones on my kit because Mary Kay came out with a new formula foundation, so I can't use those ones anymore, but I can use them on myself because they work perfectly fine. I probably have about 14 tubes, and so the ones that are like super dark or they're the combination oily one, I am just either going to, depending on how old they are, either they're gonna just chunk them or give them away. So these are 3 of them that are going bye-bye. So that's it for makeup. And this month we did really good as well because that Laura Mercier foundation was worth $48. So that kind of bounced up our prices. So we finished just for the month of September, $209.08 worth of makeup. So that means our year to date is $1,402.32. So that's very exciting. So I already got my first goal of hitting $1,000 worth of makeup. So our, new goal is $1,500, like I said in the other video. So we'll get that no problem next month. So we're just gonna, next year, I'm probably gonna set a goal. My first goal is gonna be $1,500, and then my second goal will probably be $2,000. So just trying to see where I go and what products I'm gonna use up next year will kind of determine where I go. Oh, I did also forget to mention, I did declutter one lipstick. I'll insert a picture up here. I went ahead and gave it to my mom. It is the Bite Beauty liquid lipstick, and I'm not a huge fan of Bite Beauty lip products, except for their like lip agave mask in the tube form, the chapstick form. they have a certain smell to them that is like very off-putting. And I think most people wouldn't mind it at all, or they actually might really like it. But for me, for some reason, like I have this lipstick that I got in a box. It just kind of makes me nauseous, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna try to put up with this one just because I like this color, but I don't know if I can. It's like almost like orangey, but not a good orange. So that means I went ahead with tax decluttered $98.10 worth of stuff. So, but that doesn't go towards my numbers. I just thought I'd let y'all know. So now we're gonna move on to skincare. I don't have that too terribly much. Instead of my normal simple wipes, I have the Simple Regeneration Age Resisting Cleansing Wipes. And these ones were fine. It says it's got green tea goodness, fights premature aging. I want to say it had like 25 wipes, so I don't know. I can't really say if it was age resisting or not, but they were fine. I think I like the original ones the best, but these were fine. I got these at TJ Maxx, so if I saw them again, I'd probably, you know, repurchase them if I can get them at a little bit of a discount. I do, once I get through, I think I'm going through a Neutrogena one right now. Once I get through that, I'm going to try the, I have the Simple, what's it called? It's like Radiance one, and I'm hoping I like that one because it said it's supposed to like add moisture and everything, and I can use all the moisture that I can get, so yeah. Look how cute this cup is. So I love to use oils at nighttime. They just take a really long time to go through. So I used up the Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil. And this is, I think, only half an ounce. Yeah, half an ounce or 15 mils. So it's half of the full size, but this still took me months to go through because all I do is I will use a moisturizer and then I will add 3 drops of an oil to my moisturizer, so it just gives an extra hydration at night. That was fine. I don't think I would repurchase that one. I am using a marula oil right now, and I really like that one. So I want to try another marula oil. I really want to try the Drunk Elephant one. That one's like really expensive, but I have like 2 more oils to go through before I can repurchase one. So I'm going to go through the marula oil that I have, and then, because I really like the texture, and I don't know if it's the brand's oil that I like the texture of, or if it's the marula oil that I like the texture of. So I want to try another marula oil and see what I think, see which one it is, because I really like it, because it goes on really smooth and it sinks in really fast. So, but it's not as hydrating as I like, so I'm not sure. We'll see. Stay tuned. And then next, I went through the Origins High Potency Nitamins. This is a resurfacing cream with fruit-derived AHAs. And this is a half an ounce, so this is a half size as well. And it was fine. I just squeezed the life out of that one. But I just think I like the Drunk Elephant TLC one better, so I would repurchase that one over this one. This isn't a bad one at all, but I've seen more results with the other one, so. Okay, then I went through the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum, and this is another mini. I got a set of a bunch of Origins and Ole Henriksen, you know, products. So you'll see a few of those over the next few months. And this one is just a 7 ml, quarter of an ounce. And so this one didn't last me but like maybe like 3 weeks. But I don't know. I didn't really like the consistency of this one. And the smell of it smelled like oranges, but it smells like one of those fruit pops. Like orange syrup. Like artificial orange syrup. That's what it smells like. So I didn't particularly like, I can't hold on to anything today apparently. I don't like the smell or the texture, so I wouldn't get this one again. And I only used it for 3 weeks, so I couldn't tell you if it was very brightening or not. Actually, I'm going to turn down my, speaking of brightness, I'm going to turn down my brightness. Maybe that helps a little bit. It's just like super bright in here. Next, I went through a Mary Kay Clear Proof Pore Purifying Serum. This is a 2% salicylic acid acne medicine. I'm just going to call this one an empty because I went through most of it. I marked on here where I got to before it expired, and it definitely did expire, like by like a couple years. Like no, but I didn't use this on a consistent basis, so I don't know the long-term effects of it, but I do know that it was drying on my skin, so I wouldn't repurchase that one. But if you have oily or combination skin, you may like that one. I went through a Fresh Rose Floral Toner, and this says it's infused with soothing rose water, and it refreshes and hydrates. This did no such thing. This is 20 mils, 0.6 ounces. This was very drying. I didn't like that one. I want to try the CosRX one next, but I have like one more sample size, I think, to go through of something else. So I want to try that one. I gotta get through that first. Every time I look in this camera, I realize that these lights make me even paler than I actually am, and I'm already super pale, so I look like a ghost on camera, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, finally for skincare, I have the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water, and this is the travel size. It was fun. I used it to remove my eye makeup, and I just like the Mary Kay eye makeup remover better, so I wouldn't repurchase this one. And I wouldn't use it as like a toner because that's what I use my First Aid Beauty facial radiance pads for, so I would repurchase those ones over that one. Okay, now we're gonna move on to hair care, and I finished these 2 huge liter things of Redken Color Extend shampoo and conditioner. They're fine. I actually bought these a couple years ago, and I used about I used about this much of them, and then I went back to my natural color, so I just put them in my cabinet and I didn't use them again. And you'll see that that's the same thing that happened with something you'll see in the next month's Empties. Little spoiler alert. Anyways, so I only had about, you know, like this much left, so I used that up. I finished the conditioner in the beginning of the month, and I finished the shampoo in the end of the month. They were fine. They do have sulfates in them, so I always love the way sulfates feel because they suds up real good, but they're not good for curly hair, so I wouldn't repurchase those. Okay, just 2 more hair care things. I have the Alterna Caviar Anti-Aging Omega Plus Anti-Frizz Dry Oil, and it was fine. It's like a half size, I think. It's nothing that I would go out and purchase. I got it for free. And then this is the Amika Soul Food Nourishing Hair Mask. And I feel like I say this all the time. It's fine, but it is. It's just fine. I like the Briogeo hair mask. Don't despair, repair hair mask better. So I would repurchase that one over that one. Yeah. All right, our final category is body and miscellaneous. So I went through this Mary Kay Satin Hands fragrance-free satin smoothie hand scrub, and I went ahead and just cleaned out the bottle because what I'm gonna do is have another scrub, and I'm gonna put it in here because I love keeping this by my sink in the pump form. So I'm going to put the ones that I have in the jar in here, and I may have to dilute them a little bit, put like a little bit of soap in them or like shower gel or something, but I just absolutely love this. Once I'm done with the other couple scrubs that I got for free in like a BoxyCharm or FabFitFun or something, then I would definitely repurchase this. scrub. It's so good. I just went through another Ulta Beauty foaming hand soap. This is in the blue agave one, and this one was really good. It was a light scent. I liked it in my kitchen. It's just a light, airy, spring, watery sweet scent, whatever that means. Okay, so this is funny too, because I only use natural deodorants, and I have been for almost a year, maybe like 8 months or so, but yet I have another antiperspirant. So I kept this one at work, and so if I did get kind of, you know, my natural deodorant wasn't doing the job, then I have this one on backstock. So this is actually my last antiperspirant, and all I have are natural deodorants. So I have put a natural deodorant at work, so if I do have to reply, because I'm there for usually 13 plus hours, so, and we're always, you know, running and getting hot, so I do have to reapply sometimes. I just went through this lather body wash in bamboo lemongrass. I loved the smell of this. I didn't at first, but then it grew on me. It's definitely got that lemongrass smell. I actually got this from a hotel, but I kept it because it smelled so good. I think I brought this back for me from Puerto Rico. Yeah, I brought this back from Puerto Rico at the resort that we stayed at there. Okay, so we're almost there. I really tried to go through my perfume samples this month. So we finished 4, so that's very exciting. I went through as usual. I absolutely love this one. It's the Versace Bright Crystal, and I just always keep getting free samples so I don't have to purchase the full size. I get those little mini ones all the time, and I still have 2 more of those mini ones. So as long as I get the minis, I don't have to purchase full size. Win-win. And then I went through 2 perfume ones from Viktor & Rolf. One of them is the Magic Liquid Diamonds. It was fine. What's new? I just like the other one that I went through, the Flower Balm, better. This one is another one of those ones that as long as I can keep getting free samples, I don't have to purchase the full size. It's just so good for a daytime, but it's flowery, but it's got a little bit of like a muskiness, and so I love it. And then the last one is this Victoria's Secret Very Sexy. It's fine. I just like the, what is it? The Bombshell and the Bombshell Nights and the Fabulous one better. So I wouldn't purchase a full size of this one. I have full sizes of the other one. Oops. Okay, the very last thing is just a Miscellaneous Bath & Body Works Pocket Back in the Japanese Cherry Blossom. I didn't like this scent. I just got this as a free gift. I am going through into like a tropical or Caribbean breeze or something one now, and that one's a lot better. But these are really good just to have in your purse. So that's gonna wrap it up. We had, like I said, 32 products, and we ended up using a grand total of $413.48. So we did meet our goal of using $400 worth of product this month, and I have a feeling we're gonna meet that again next month because I have another couple of big ticket items that I've already finished. So we'll get there. So that means our grand total is $3,504.05. So I think we're gonna have no problem hitting that $4,000 goal. So that's very exciting. So just stay tuned for next month to see if we will reach it in that one or if we're gonna have to wait till November to hit our goal. So I hope you liked it. I'm sorry it was so long, and I'm gonna try to edit down as much as I can, but I was just very talky today and rambly and not making much sense. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.